Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Building Science Crash Course. Today's episode, number 8, is all about windows, or at least how to install windows so that they don't hurt your building. First up, there are only two types of windows. Windows that are leaky and windows that aren't leaky yet. You have to install the window assuming that it's going to leak eventually, because a lot of them do. Not every one will, but it only takes 1 in 10 or 20 or 30 in an installed building to become a major problem. So just treat every window as though it's leaky from the pop and you're good to go. In order to do that, you need to make sure to prep the opening. So before the window even goes in, you want to make sure that all of your waterproofing details are coming into the opening where the window will be installed. You want to make sure that your airtightness membrane ends up being integrated into the opening, wherever that is, inside, outside, in the middle. It does need to integrate with the window. You want to install something called a sloped sill. That's the bottom of the framing being sloped to the outside, so any water that does come in through the window ends up being able to run out unaided. You want to have a back dam, just some material at the back of the sill to prevent any wind-driven water from being able to bypass everything and sneak inside the house. Now that the opening is ready for the window, we can put the window in and get to work on making it air and watertight. First step in that journey is the head flashing. We went over some details about head flashing last week, but whatever it is that you're doing, you want to get that head flashing in on every single window. Top of that window is very vulnerable to water coming in. Then you want to connect that window to whatever water management system you have, your WRB, your house wrap, whatever the case may be. Get it connected so there aren't any gaps allowing rainwater to get in. Then once it's watertight, you want to get it air sealed, because windows are a huge opening in your envelope and you want to make sure that you're controlling the air that moves in and out. The best way I've found to air seal a window is to put in some backer rod on the inside and then fill the gap with caulking. That way you've got a very flexible seal that doesn't rely on often imperfect expanding foam to be your airtightness layer. It's a top-notch detail. One last thing about window install, you got to be careful when you're shimming it in place, because those shims, they can create cavities that go all the way from inside to outside, letting water and air go through. You might want to consider something like an adjustable install screw or a different kind of shimming method altogether. Whatever it is you do be mindful that those shims are a weak spot for window installs. All right, guys, that's it for today. We'll see you on the next one. Hope you learned something.